Welcome back to WOW TV. Today we'd like to present to you our littleBits demo. We offer littleBits 1 and littleBits 2.
This is a great follow-up to using our Cubelets 1 demo and is used to review electricity, currents, and energy. The littleBits 2 demo is for students that already have had the littleBits 1 demo or already know enough about littleBits to jump in and complete the harder challenges.
littleBits 1 has more adult guidance, while littleBits 2 consists of students discovering on their own. Our introduction comes with a quick review for students. We ask a series of questions that will help students review and tell us what they already know. We ask them to define or explain electricity, what is electrical current, what is potential energy and kinetic energy, and what is an electric circuit.
Begin by asking the students to brainstorm ways in which we use and rely on electronics in our everyday lives. As a class, rank the top 5 electronic devices that they couldn't live without. This is an opportunity to discuss the ways in which our lives would be significantly different without electronics. Ask questions to help students begin thinking like designers and engineers. For example, what knowledge do we already have that helps us explain how electronics work, and what do electronics need to work?
After this introduction, explain to students that they are going to begin experimenting and investigating electronics with littleBits. This is when we establish our expectations, show students how you would like them to handle the bits, and how bits should be organized for storing between lessons.
Student activity number 1 involves just a few of the littleBits. You want to review a few terms that were used in the Cubelets 1 demo, such as circuit, input, and output. We distribute the baggies of littleBits, 1 baggie per 2 students. Have the students pull out a single input bit. This is the pink one. And then an output bit, the green one. Encourage them to explore how the bits connect. After a moment or two, ask the students to share what they have observed and learned about the bits. For example, they have magnets and they snap together.
Have the students pull out a power bit, the blue one, the battery, and the cable. Through experimentation and trial and error, students will naturally learn how to assemble littleBits. It is important to provide students with this opportunity. As they are connecting just these few bits, they should recognize a difference in the top and bottom of the bit and the front and the back of the bit.
They'll begin to notice if they are connecting the littleBits the right way, and if the order of the littleBits matters. Ask them if the bit colors affect their design. If someone sitting next to them has a different bit, allow them to share, swap, or combine and see what happens.
Once these bits are disconnected and put back into their bags and out of the way, explain to students that they will be working through a series of design challenges using littleBits to build circuits that may be familiar to them.
Provide each student pair or group, 2 to 4 students at the most, with a copy of the design challenge sheet, a copy of Becoming Familiar with littleBits, and a box of littleBits. There are 7 challenges to work through. They will have to complete 1 challenge before moving on to the next, as each one relies on what was built in the previous challenge.
The goal is to engage students in problem solving, communication, and creative thinking through hands-on tinkering. Although students may not need all of the bits in the box to complete the challenges, it's important not to limit their creativity by providing only the required bits. If needed, we have included some deluxe challenges for students that are able to keep going.
Ask students from each group to explain a circuit they created using the terms input and output and where these types of circuits are used in real-life scenarios. Ask them to imagine creative uses for these circuits in their own life. For example, designing a heat lamp aquarium for a nocturnal pet. We will also include a worksheet about the history of electricity. This allows students to go back in time and meet a few of the people who made important discoveries in the history of electricity. The back of the sheet is also a review of simple circuits.
Remember, we have a littleBits 2 demo available once students are comfortable with how littleBits work. The demo includes a quick review and multiple challenges for small groups to work through at their own speed. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.